So I haven't been focusing too closely on who's all entered into Melee. So can you tell us about some of the people that we expect to see in the tournament?
We have Hugs.
Okay, nice.
So I don't know if Chu is here. I believe Chu is here. So we have Chudat Hugs. Another old school name for you. I mean, you
for sure. Yeah, I know those guys.
I think, who was it? I think Umbreon made a list of like the best Melee players of like all time, and I think Chudat was like top 5 because he's just been the best for like.
Right. Yeah, he was the best Ice Climbers player for a very long period of time.
Yeah, and even like when Wobbles was around, I'm getting word Chudat is not here, but anyways. Even when Chudat was not like #1 Ices, when Wobbles had a reign, he was still like top 15, like clearly an amazing player, and still to this day.
Really good.
But enough about Chudat because he's literally not here. I'm wrong. Matt.Zeb's in the building. I don't think he entered Melee. So we have Hugs and Ty are the heavy hitters for out of region. Then you have Magi, the Louisiana Falco. Up and comer over the last couple of years. Magi really has the stuff to be another like technical, sort of Albert style, but not quite as fast, but still like intellectual, you know, goes for like observational movement and stuff like that. Okay. So a bird with a brain, if you will.
Oh, they make Falcos like that now?
I know, it's a new model. It's kind of scary, yeah. But so we have Magi, we have Mojo, of course. Bunk on screen. Second place in doubles, falling to SFOP. Excuse me, how could I forget? SFOP, him, Yojo. You know, your DFW locals.
Right.
Which we have a surprising amount of hard hitters in DFW now. Somehow we became, as Ham Yojo so perfectly coined it, the SoCal of the South, where we have a pretty decent high level and we have a very thick mid level.
Right. I've been I try to keep track of all the different scenes that are around, you know, and I've been seeing the results for the Monday Night Melee is very interesting.
It's never the same.
Never the same.
Well, except for maybe there was a while where it's Bananas Mojo Grand Finals.
Right. For a while, yeah.
But now it's pretty complex. It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
Yeah.
Ham Yojo was in Winterside Grands Finals 2 weeks ago, getting reverse 3-0'd by Mojo. There's just crazy tournaments all the time. SDJ is here. SDJ had potential to do really well at this tournament. There's just so many people. I mean, not an easy question to answer, Seth.
Right, yeah. I appreciate you going so far in depth into it. And that's very healthy for a scene, though, having so many players that are like, actually able to make waves.
But here we go. We got Bunk on his patented Peach, the last dope Peach, if you will. He likes to move fast. He likes to do, you know, cool Peach stuff. Versus TheLegend27.
A nice solid lead here. Bunk put on lots and lots of damage, and that is like Peach's specialty. I feel like she generally I feel has like a harder time like hard KOing people. Her edge guarding is really solid, but man, if she hits you, like you get caught by one of those down smashes, you get caught by like a float cancel up air as a space animal. Like, oh man, it's like cash out.
It just feels like the stock's over at one of those things. Like, you know, when you're knocked up in the air as a space animal, it feels horrible. You're like, really all right, I guess I just lose.
Yeah, and then like you're panicking, and then like you're holding in, and like you're matching your double dump to try to like get back in like a advantage position. You get clipped out of your double dump, and now you're out being below the stage.
Yeah, you see the rings, and you're like, no, it's all over. Yeah.
Okay, nice float cancel grab there.
But that's there it is.
Yeah.
The beautiful fair. I mean, he got like 40%.
Yeah, that was a perfect example like when you could actually do it too. Whenever you can rise with aerial but get those falling hits.
Yeah, man, that's like one of the beautiful parts about Melee is people are always coming up with stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like new answers for old questions is like one of the biggest themes for Melee. And it's so cool too because it's something you almost never expect.
Okay, nice patient play from Bunk. Trade to the forward air, definitely be in his favor.
Oh, got the X credit. That's 3%.
Right in the shins. Still a failing grade here though. Nearly full 2 stocks behind. Okay, managed to avoid the up air. Put some damage. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, look at that. That's damage. That damage is scary.
Like, it was a potential stock too. Yeah. Like he barely missed that follow-up aerial. I mean, it's a stock anyway. TheLegend27. Oh man. momentum is not in his favor right now.
Certainly not, and that's going to be a nice
He didn't have to do
reverse
that.
back air.
He didn't have to do that.
I don't know. Maybe like if he had neutral right there, I feel like he could have DI'd up and then like potentially side B recovered.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, that's a little on the cheeky side for sure. The trade there with the light hit at back air guarantees that he'll be too low to actually recover with the up B. So, you know, cheeky but also effective.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
the
hey,
best of both worlds.
He died, so you really can't criticize him at all. Another thing I've seen is, so sometimes Falcos will get knocked off low percent, and I've seen Peaches even opt for up air in that scenario.
Interesting.
The hit stun's a little too long for them to jump out of and gain height from it, so it sets him up for like, they generally have to DI out. And it sets him up for a really good edge guard. So like up air off stage, I've seen a couple of cool Giphies as well. So I mean, it seems like any direction Peach can launch.
Right. Yeah. I mean, with the fall speed of Falco, like no matter what you get hit, like what move is actually hitting you, like afterwards, it's probably going to put you in a pretty bad position.
For sure. For sure.
Lots of different creative ways you can play around that. Okay. High up B. Good coverage by Bunk. That is probably going to be a stock. Yep.
Was it last game a 4-stock?
3-stock. 3-stock.
Okay.
Mid-percent, I believe. Or maybe 4-stock.
It was.
It was a brutal game.
It was brutal for sure. And again, the Legend is not. Whoa!
Okay.
He snuck past Bunk here.
Yeah.
Don't die, the Legend.
Yeah, freaking out a little bit off stage though.
That's all right. I feel like Rock Transformation is pretty good for Falco. If you utilize your full hops, it's hard to chase Falco, who has multiple platforms to deal
That's
with.
historically been a weakness of Peach, is that she does not have good vertical movement.
Come on!
But it doesn't matter how good your vertical movement is if you just sit in the right spot and wait for your opponent to come to you.
I was telling Tuesday earlier, Peach standing still is scary because she's up to something.
She's up to something for sure.
Oh, man.
Okay.
All right.
Gets
Not
the up smash.
forward.
Yep, steals out that stock. I've got to be careful with these low percents against Peach. Don't want to get hit her with a move on that platform where she can crouch cancel down smash.
Yeah, definitely not a good look when you jump into a multi-hit move like down smash. What do you think the Legend could be doing better? Obviously not getting hit, but you know.
He hasn't been playing super patient. Like, there have been very few lasers, like especially here now. Whenever like Bunk is like dash dancing around, it's the perfect time to like give up a little bit of space, shoot a laser, and then use that to like get momentum started. Yeah, slow Bunk down a little bit, and like just trying to like jump at Peach. If you try to fight Peach over and over again, Peach is gonna win.
Yeah.
Because she's got great hitboxes, great damage output. She's like fairly tanky herself. She's gonna. She's not going to die at super low percent unless like you manage to gimp her somehow. Like that doesn't really happen.
It's possible, but I mean not likely.
On the other side with Falco, I mean like you jump in, you nair wrong, she nairs you out of shield, you're off stage. You double jump, she snipes your side B with a turn up, you're dead. Like that's it. I don't care what percent you were at.
It's
you could have been
life.
at 0 or 200. Like that's it.
Patience is definitely key when playing Peach. And Falco has a very good tool to be patient.
He does. He has a gun.
A gun.
He literally has a gun. He does not need
and it's a great gun.
It's a really good gun.
It's a very frustrating weapon. My God.
Like a lot of times, like Fox's gun is more of like a, I want to fight you, but I can't.
Yeah.
So I guess I gotta shoot the gun. Okay.
And it's not like immediate result, you know. Like when you get hit by Fox lasers, you can still move around and stuff. So you're still kind of in your flow, and you're kind of like, all right, cool. But when you get smacked in the face with a Falco laser, you're like, hey. Stop that. Yeah. I'm coming over there. And he's, no.
Yeah, Fox lasers can be annoying, but it's kind of like a mosquito bite kind of annoying. I'm like, man, like, get up, like, stop that. Whereas Falco is like if somebody just like bumps into you when you're walking through a crowd, like that sort of feeling. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, leave me alone.
What the heck?
Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
I'm walking here.
Hey, buddy. I'm trying to wave dash over here.
Right. I'm trying to do fancy tech stuff, and you're just shooting a gun at me.
No, Falco does not like that.